Oh yeah, look at that dancing woman. Alright, hang on. I've got to change microphone volumes. I think that's way too loud. I think everything's too loud at the moment. Alright. Hello, Mr. TPHI, dancing away to the music. I have... Oh, wow, that is really loud on the microphone. Sorry, I've got some updates on my computer. And let me just tone down that microphone voice. I have... Lois Griffin is hitting the grid. Yeah. I have updated my PC's motherboard's BIOS and stuff. Wow, we got Mr. TPHI in a no, it has -7, isn't it? Yeah. They're not showing up in what aircraft is supposed to be. That's still an issue. But what I will do is get around here and... which button is it? This one? Yeah, there we go. I need to take some of these off, so... actually, that might have been a better button to stay. Thank you. And we need these off, otherwise we won't know what we're doing. Bit of that. I think these are all new condition. Fuel cap. You can actually open the fuel cap. Cool. Can I put that back on? I'm going to need that. It might be a good idea to see how much we got. I think that's all the ones I needed to do, actually, all this. All the rest is all brand new because we've got a brand new aircraft. And work out how to get this thing going. Hello, Mojave. Hi. Welcome, mate. I'll get back up to the beginning and quickly go through everything. Mr. TPHI is the first one in today. No, Michael. Okay, Michael's busy. He's a busy man today, probably. Stu, hello, mate. I saw you there. Colonel Indiana Longnuts has lost his baseball. Has anybody seen it? Hello, mate. Timothy, g'day. Visualize, hello. Haven't seen you around for a while, Biz. Blowheeg, g'day, mate. Hello, everyone. Hope you're all going well. So far, so good. Gazza, hi everyone. Hi Brett. Oh, someone's in the Corsair. Nice. Or is that just... Oh no, it's Deb's in the Corsair. Very good. Mr. TPHI, hello. Gazza, g'day. Did I already say that? I probably did. Ronnie's here. Hey, Ronnie. He's ran out of fuel, I bet. Exclamation mark gas needs to go first. We have to wait for the bot to actually... I hope not. But that's a good idea. We might keep an eye on how much we have. Carinata B55 don't have that. Turbo Duke for Colonel. Okay. Devon, g'day, mate. He's in the Corsair. Yeah, I can see that starting up in front of me. Can't hear it though. Back to, okay, down to the bottom. I was out all day, so I'm a little sleepy. I don't know, you were bouncing around in front of the aircraft there having to dance to the music. Hey, Jared, mate. Hello, everyone, he says.
It ain't got no gas in it.
Yeah, well, let's hope we do. My microphone is falling down, so it's probably gone even louder. Now, I do have the sim turned down. All right, we'll turn that back up. Oh, hello. We got Scarlett Johansson back with us. Fuel is, well, actually, the fuel is off. I need to work out how to start one of these things. It's been a while. I wonder if we should read through a checklist. That's a novel idea. Do we even have a checklist in this? Oh my God, there is two. Pre-flight. No, we don't need to do pre-flight. Oh, before starting the engine. That's probably good. All right. Standby battery switch to hold for 2 seconds. 20 seconds. Oh, to the test. The green test lamps go off. Hang on, I can't see them because you've made me zoom in. Well, that's annoying. You know what? Let's turn it on. Parking brake set. I think it's already set, so yep. Anti-ice to on. All right, thank you. I'm actually going through a checklist. Oh my God, I haven't done this in ages. Landing gear down. Yeah, I kind of noticed it was when I climbed in. Landing gear test light. Where's my test light? There we go. Yep, that lights up. Okay, beacon to on. Thank you. Power levers to idle. I think they already are, but let's check. Oh, hang on, that's just pushed everything up here. Let's go back there. Power levers to idle. Prop RPMs to max. Actually, that's what I was supposed to go. Yep, cool. Thank you. Condition levers to fuel.
System test. Okay.
Cut off. It already is. Thank you. Battery switch on. Battery switch on. There it is. Thank you. All right. Hey, Angel, mate. How you doing? Plane is a plane is a plane. Battery on, engine start, fuel on. Yeah. I'm going to go through everything on this one. It's got a few more extra buttons to press. Volts meter must indicate a 22 volt minimum. Wait, what? 22 volt minimum. I got no volts. What are you talking about? I'm sorry. We're supposed to have volts on somewhere? No. Oh, we're on external power? Oh, no, we're not. So we probably need to go over onto... Yeah, there we go. Thank you. All right, now we got that. We got that. Annunciator panel. In the test position and ensure all annunciators are illuminated. Press. They do. Yeah, very good. All right. Oh my God, I'm actually looking like I'm professional, but not. Auxiliary fuel pumps. Hey, that's a good idea. Boost on. Okay. Fuel transfer to auto. Thank you. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll take auto, and I'll even take that one there. Okay, the fuel levels are coming up. Cool. We might need to check how much we're running. Fuel transfer auto. Generators to the off position. I think they're already off. On, off. Yep, they're already down there. Right ignition set to on. And right condition lever to idle. Okay, can I have right ignition lever to idle? Where's idle? Just up a little bit, isn't it? Low idle. All right. Oh yeah, low idle. Okay. ITT and N1 monitor. Wait, are we supposed to be starting? I can't see from here. What do we get that out of the way? It's not starting. That's my prop there. Right ignition to on. Did I actually put that on? Right ignition? Yeah. That's not starting. What am I missing? Honestly, I'm going to get both of you there. Right ignition there, so right ignition start on. Yeah, no, I didn't. It didn't start. So following this list, we've gone through all of those things, but what are we missing? What oil pressure are we checking? Right ignition off at, okay, it's not actually starting. Something's missing. What are we missing? We haven't even got the avionics power on. I guess we need generator and stuff on for that. Okay, what are we missing? What are we missing? Start. Auto ignition's not on. Okay. They're going to do it. Missing something. What are we missing? Anybody? Anybody? We got fuel? Yep. Ah, boost pump's not on for that side, that's why. So boost pump must go on for both sides, I'm guessing. Yeah, there we go. Alright, that was the problem. Oh, that is quiet. Yeah, it is. Okay. I'll turn that up. There we go. Alright, some extra volume. Okay, now I hear it. So that's what the problem was. We had to do both sides. Okay, so we're running that. Yep. Oil pressure is in the green sector. Which one's the oil pressure? Oops. Oh man. Let's keep you in there. Okay, right ignition off at 50% N1. That's my N1 there, 62. Okay, hang on, let me turn that off. And I guess we're going to check ignition off at, yep, right lever to high idle. Right lever to high idle. There we go. Right generator on. Oh, hang on, I should just check that that is actually the right generator. Yep, that's the right one. It's on the right hand side, but it's just calling it Gen 2. And repeat left engine. Alright, so we've got our pump on this one, so we can go left on. Alright, you have an ignition and auto, that's what we're missing, thank you. So I didn't see the auto engine auto ignition on there. Okay, we're not prop spinning, thank you. In idle, yes we are. Very good. After starting engine avionics master on, we'll wait till we actually get the engine all the way up so we can run the gens on. Yes, yes, you can go off. No, you don't want to go off. Thank you. Okay, take gens 2 on. Avionics master can come on. Are we above 62? Yeah, it is. So let's actually turn that one off now. Starter. Okay, let's put on some nav lights, recognition lights.
Don't need system test. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. This is really loud, isn't it? And pitot. Yeah, no. Where's the pitot? Auto feather is armed. Pop governor. Not worried about that at the moment. Pitos are here. Thank you. Alright, waiting on us to check out some of these. So, yep, and lights and parking brake release. And then I'm, thank you, I'm good to go with everything else. Alright. Taking off runway 30 is what I have, but that might have been because when I set this up the other day, or last week, actually last week, oh no, we need this one all the way. Thank you. Which is there. Got that done. Alright, cool. We good? We're good. Alright. Left auto feather, right auto feather, left engine anti-ice, right. Oh, hello. Somebody just backed up, didn't they? Green means they're on, is that right? I think so. Yeah, they're on here. And what was the other ones? I got the auto feather on. For takeoff, or for taxiing, I think I will. Alright, what have we got? Do we need to put the bar lights on? No, can't put any of those on anyway. All right, taxi on. Don't need the ice light on. All right, is that a turbine prop plane? I don't know. He's in the King S. It's a C90. So yeah, probably. I don't know. All right, foot on the brake. Off with the park brake. Missing my yoke, so let's pop that back in. Icarus is here, is he? Hello, Icarus, mate. Jumping into my black square B60T turbine Duke. Nice. Maybe press down for starter and then flip it up. No, I forgot the auto ignition thing. Don't forget full idle on engine 1. Yep, got that. Thank you. But to thank you for reminding me. So yes. All right. Let's go around this lady who refuses to move. See if we can get out before the black van. Okay, black van is doing its thing. Alright, where's runway 30? We're going down this end anyway, the wind's blowing that way. So turning left, Mrs. TPHI will probably take off right where she is before she even gets to the other end of the runway there. You can do a cross runway. I can hear Dev's starter motors going, I think. Not much of a windsock. Some animals down there. What are they? We'll go down there and say hello. Some sort of animal there. I need to turn the auto further off when I'm ready for takeoff. Oh no, Mr. TPHI is going to come and join me. Alright. We are scaring whatever animals they were. Although auto feather shouldn't be a problem when I'm full power, because it's auto. It should actually go. Ooh, can we turn all the way around? Should go fine. All right. Look at you guys already up in the air. All right. Put the park on for a second. Off with the taxis. On with the landing lights. All right. What else am I forgetting here? Just want to check. Windshield anti-ice, fuel vents, left and right, don't think we need those. I think we are probably good to go, and I'll work out some autopilot once I get up in the air. No, redo the barrow, reset down to 460, plug my yoke in. To full power. Nice long runway here, but it's not flat. Look at that. There's a dip. Oh, somebody's got his aircraft trimmed down. Yep, okay, thank you. Positive climb. Gear up. Probably should have taken a level of flaps. Feel the reapers in the boomerang. Nice. could potentially just go AP this, or I probably will. We've got some cloud to get over by the looks of it. Alright, so let's taxi light is off. Landing lights, alright, we can take those off. Just hold that there. Thank you. Alright, we will go climb for 10,000, I think. Okay, and a nav, yep, cool, thank you. Flight director, LV1, yep, cool. Nav, thank, heading, altitude, yaw dampener, thank you. Take some of that. Get me some of that. Alright, turn that down a fraction. Keep an eye on my climb. We're at 1,300 feet per minute climb. 177 knots. We are still in full throttle. Yep, full power. We'll bring that back in a moment. Alright, we are following the flight plan. Yep, good, thank you. Look at that. There's a few clouds out today. Yeah, I can get, hey, visualize. Have to work in the morning, Brett? Ah, right. C90 is a turboprop, there you go. Alright, we're on the journey. We are up. I may need to do a little bit of work on my volumes. I did a BIOS update on my PC and it reset a whole bunch of stuff. Which is why I only just got in on time because I was setting up sounds. The mountain's poking through there. Hello, Icarus, mate. Where's Icarus flying? Don't know. It comes up as an ATR. I'm going pretty fast here. I'm doing a full-on climb to 10,000. I will back it off once we get up. So doing a full climb. We don't have any passengers in here. Do we actually get to open this? I don't remember. Does this open? Yeah, it does. Alright, nobody's here. So, not commercial. We're taking GA, remember? Ooh, hello. Of course, I'm going to play in with all the buttons. I'm pressing the buttons. Watch out. Alright, close that. Got a co-pilot today. I'm in the RMS Titanic doing 12. That's awesome. Okay, you might want to slew a little bit when we stop. My BIOS does not want to update. I will have to try and find a secondary method. I am 2 or 3 versions behind now, but at the same time, everything is running amazingly, so I don't want to touch it. Yeah, mine did say don't touch it if there's no problems. I had problems because it kept showing up an issue with Forza. My CPU was 13th gen that had a issue with overspike occasionally. They were known for that, and the update was to fix that. I had not updated any of my BIOS stuff. So my whole motherboard had not been updated since day one. So I was still on version 0.0 or 00, I think I called it. And I upgraded to version 10, so or 0.10. And I think there were 9 others in between. So there's been so many updates that I've just not bothered. But I found that I could do it through software built into my motherboard. Low fuel XR, what's that? No fuel transfer. Should be on open, auto. Right, I don't need to transfer that. It's on auto. Okay. I'll leave it on auto. We're almost at our altitude. Thank you. Redo the barrow, and then we can bring this back. And I'm guessing my target is this line here, is it? Cruise target. Yeah. So all my versions start with a with F, and I'm on F37, and it's an F39 or F40 now. Yeah, I was version 0.0, same as. Whoa, that's loud. I was basically on start version. So I'm hoping for some improvements, because I had a few things that I was reading that needed updating, and I'm like, you know, if I update these and it works really well, I may not have it going super fast on the CPU fan and stuff going max, trying to compensate. Look at Deb doing a dive. Very nice. All right, so Egress Mate at 12 knots is not going to keep up with my 195, but you know, you can do anything with a ship, I'm sure. So hopefully you're doing that will help you quite a bit across your entire PC. Yes, so there were multiple Intel chipset stuff that needed to update. There was even network stuff I needed to update. What else was there? There was a few other things that Bluetooth needed updating, because I was still on like 2023 or whenever this came out initially, so I was a long way back. So yeah, I'm obviously trying to get everything working smoothly. Not actually having too much problem. My computer right now is running pretty nice and cool. Like I'm monitoring the temperatures via the color. Green being cold, blue being somewhere in the middle, and red being hot, and it's sitting on light blue, which is your cooler end, dark blue, and then purple, then you know starts going red, and then bright red. You know when it's running hot. It's on the light blue, occasionally purple, depending on what's going on around me or what I'm pressing. Actually very happy with how things are running. I may do some improvements on the streams coming up too, if I can get my internet to go as stable as when I'm testing, because I can get 50 or up to 50 something megabit per second upload. So yeah, I did some changes on Reaps Gaming yesterday, and it actually went really well too. So here's hoping we have stabilized some stuff out of here. Okay, that one there worries me. Left, no fuel transfer. Boost on, auto, crossfeed is auto. Transfer from auto, no, I don't want to override, no, don't want to do that. Ooh, it is coming out of the left only. Is that because I moved that just very quickly? Look at that, it looks like it's coming out of left only. Ah, maybe they've got an issue here. I don't know. That turns back off. Let's have a look. Let's see where we're taking the fuel from. Yeah, we're taking it from left only. And the left mains are gone already. All right, let me address this before we. Auto doesn't seem to be wanting to work properly, so let's see if we can get that crossfeed to open rather than auto. That's just a test. Transfer pump override. If I were to pump it from there, will it go into the other side? No, we just went up there. Okay, so we do it this way. Or did I just take it from mains to the nacelles? I think I did. I think that's all that does. The transfer pump is taking it from mains to nacelles. Right, so we might need to keep an eye on that. That nacelle is running at 49. Okay, now we're running out of this one as well, because we ran crossfeed open. So auto doesn't seem to be working. Right, okay, so is my light is still on? Yeah, because where this one is out. So I'm gonna adjust these and put a instant 49 in there. Yes, I know, I'm gonna muck it up. Oh, look at that, it auto transferred immediately. Okay, so it definitely auto transferred that. Alright, so let's are we taking it out of there? We are. Huh. Okay, I want that to equal because I don't know whether I pressed something wrong or the auto is not working, so you actually have crossfeed open. I think so. So I'm actually going to get you back identical to what the other one is. So load that. I know that's mucking up, but now I've got it actually working very similar, and let's actually see if it drains it evenly now out of that. Are you still going to press buttons? Oh, you've got to test it now. You've got to test it. And turn that down. Are we coming towards our first airport? No. FAPE, FAEL, FAPJ, and what was the name of this one? FAEL, that's FAEL. And this is King Shaka International. Now, if we've got time, we may actually continue further up, but at the moment we're going to King Shaka. Alright, so what did I miss while I was pressing all those buttons? Hopefully you're doing with, yeah, across the entire PC, absolutely. And don't press any buttons. Oh, I'm pressing buttons. I am so pressing buttons. Yes, yes, yes. Hey, Gowan, mate. They're just talking about all these buttons I'm pressing. I updated my BIOS. Alright, I'm going to bring that back. No, okay, so that... Is that white line my optimal? Talk? No, yeah, no, maybe. We're doing 196, so I just backed that off. We are 7 minutes out, or 11 nautical miles. Is that 11 nautical miles? No, 11 minutes. 46 nautical miles. We'll get there at 7:56. What would be 7:56 GMT time, maybe? I don't know. Hey, we lost all those clouds. Looks good. Yeah, just talking about how I updated my BIOS finally on my PC. First time since I've owned it. End of 23. Oh, look at the wind turbines down there. I wonder if we can get some music on. What do we got? We got this one. Looking to start. All right. Nope, it is going to start. Mr. TPHI, what are you going to do? You're going to run through those like an obstacle course? Got that in the background? Sure am, yeah. Wow. Not a good accident? No. Broke his leg in 3 places. As in 2 Lamborghinis, or Lamborghini hit something else? You are in a GTX C90. Is that what I am? What's a GTX C90s do? What's that mean? That's why I'm going so fast. I hear the beat in this music, but I don't necessarily hear the whole tune. 3 Lambos hit. Oh man. So yeah, it was a Lamborghini accident. That's not cool. One got sideways and the other struck him in the side. Oh man. And he's hip in 3 as well. Wow. Were you at the track, or you just, your friend was at the track? I'm just looking for buttons to press here. Don't worry about me. Can't put anything, can't put the headphones on. She's already got them on. That's a spare set, is it? You know I'm gonna press buttons. Where did an aircraft go past? Sounded like a Corsair. There's Jared. Hey, Elric, mate. Oh my God, look at the Titanic go for it. Surely he's not stealing the Titanic because that is really booking. No, he's in a P-51. So rare they get injuries these days. That is bonkers when it doesn't happen. Yeah. Good friend was driving. I won't be there for 2 weeks. Okay. Yeah, Stu, I think we're going to get a lot of mileage in today. We're only flying at 10,000 feet and we don't need to go any higher. I'm going to need to throw a few more of these flight sims in during the week, I think. I'm still working on when. I've been doing stuff. Still haven't worked on my room either since March. $8 degrees outside. Okay. Okay, everything seems to be how I want it. Yeah. Actually, don't mind this aircraft. It's even got a slew button. Look at that. Oh, it's inoperative. No slew in this. Bleed air valves. Okay. Increased cabin temperatures. Very good. Now, do you think if I stole one of these, I would know how to fly it in real life? Probably not. I would still mess something up. Not that I plan on doing one of those. I didn't even initialize the position. Alright, let's just cover that back over and it doesn't exist. There we go. Alright, not landing obviously the first one. We're going to use it as a waypoint, but we are coming up towards it. 13 nautical miles. All these games being made into movies. I want a live action Leisure Suit Larry. Yeah. I don't remember the story behind Leisure Suit Larry. Was there actually a story, or was it just try and get what you can? Well, that was the story. And turn the aircraft down. See if my voice is not too loud on that. We're just going to go over the waypoint here. If I were doing a flight in this aircraft, I wouldn't be landing at every airport, obviously, but yeah. There was a story. I don't remember it. I was pretty young when that was out. And it was always a naughty game then. I'm like, that's so funny. Not much of one, but there was one. Wasn't it for him to get laid or something? That was the actual objective. Hello, Jared. Are you in an F4 by any chance? No, he's in an F-16. It's not quite a GA aircraft, but okay. Alright, where are we here? Port Elizabeth. Okay. Then we're going to East London, Port St John's. Yeah, some great fails. That's what made it so funny. Yeah. Constantly failed, didn't he? Mrs. TPHI stopped. Jared's going for the short runway. Alright, let's make our way to the next one. I mean, it's pretty easy when you're running it on autopilot. Now, I'm going to check and see if this fuel is actually running correctly now. Yeah. Okay, so you've got to have the cross feed open, not auto. Zero tank transfer, boost pumps on. Okay, so the nacelles have plenty. And we're running even. Okay, good. So this is actually running now correctly. So it looks like you can't put the crossfeed onto auto to run them, otherwise we drain the left tank straight away. Is that 1 degree outside or 7 degrees? 7. Well, that's not too bad. Hang on. How do we read it? No, that's 1. Because that is not a full... Although that says 7. Hang on. No, 32. Okay, yeah, 0. Yeah, there we go. Thanks. Too late. Does not count now. New channel milestone. I am not officially losing subs. Hey, cool. Should not have crossfeed on with a twin engine. Well, I put it on auto and we only drained one left tank and it was completely empty by the time I climbed. So something's not working right. Even the auto is not working right. So at the moment they're running even. What happens was when I had that on auto, which I think is actually what it started off in, our left main tank just went straight to 0 and we were running down there and didn't touch anything in the right at all. Nothing in the right was coming out. So everything for both engines were all coming out of the left mains when it was on auto. So I turned it over to crossfeed open and now I'm fine. I'm actually even all the way, so I don't know. Not now, lost 3. Okay. So yeah, left tank's supposed to be doing, yeah. But the problem is, left tank was running, everything was running out of left tank for both. Which I couldn't work out why, so... Unless... That music getting a bit loud. Transfer pump was on auto and was shoving everything. The whole aircraft was running off the left mains. So when I put it on to open, which probably should be closed completely, you would think, right should be using the right, left should be using the left, but right wasn't using anything. So at the moment it's all pumping out of both tanks evenly. I'm going to leave it for now. So yeah, if I can get it to work fine. Are you even? Close. 7677, almost the same. Although these are all the same. Yeah, I'll leave it. Leave it. It's working. Hello Africa, hello Indian Ocean. I think I'm going to need another coffee as well. Let's have a look and see where we might do that. How long have we been going for? Can't see. An hour already? What? That went quick. Oh, the whole thing was started up. Alright, FAEL. I will actually go and land there. And go boil the kettle. So we're going to stop off for a coffee there. That is in 24 minutes, 99 nautical miles. FAEL. I will land, do a full stop. Get out and make a cup of coffee, and then we will continue on. Now that the fuel is behaving, I think we should actually have enough to get all the way to 261 pounds remaining by the time we get to our final destination. I think that's how that reads. Not that I know what a pound is, other than UK currency. And worth about $2 Australian. Used to be 3 until they did Brexit. I think. Actually, I don't know about that now. I haven't looked for a while. Have a look. Yeah, $1.91. Oh wow, it's even less than $2. Huh. Well, that's changed over the years, hasn't it? Oh wow, in 23 it went down to 168. Yeah, it used to be 250 something years back. Wow. Should never have joined in the first place. But that's another story. All right, let's have a quick look at where we're going. So, going to King Shaka. I think it's still in Still in South Africa. I think you've got to go a long way to get out of South Africa because it is actually quite large. Yeah, so that's Durban. Alright. We go to Maputo if we are clocking along pretty good. There's an airport there, and that's in Mozambique, just further up north. We'll see. That'll actually get us out of South Africa. We'll see. We're going to stop off for a coffee here, so I'll descend a fair way out and yet. 84 nautical miles. Look at Mr. Longnuts. He is way out there. What are you in, Mr. Longnuts? He is in a B60T. That's the same one as me. No, hang on. B60. He's coming up as the same as me in a medic, but the B60 is a different aircraft. Yeah, cool. I actually wonder what's made people settle in this area here. Probably that river there. In amongst that dark area, I'm guessing that's a river. And I'm wondering if it finished up about here. Offering them potential freshwater source. Yeah. The Duke turbine, yeah, I never got any of those Dukes. Wasn't there more than one? Just, had so many others. Oh, I hear a jet. I wonder who that is. Probably Jared, but wow, you can hear it from a fair way out. How you feel, the Reaper? What are you flying, Gazda? Ah, M339. I can probably hear jet there too. I think the black square, it's kind of a pain in the ass, but it works really well. Is it a pain in the ass because it is highly detailed? Yeah, I think I can hear you a fair way away. It's either you or it's Gazda. Gazda's in a jet as well, but I mean, considering I'm making an absolute racket with these twin engines. Oh, I do have views here. Yeah, I already set these up. Awesome. It likes to blow up. Is that because you're pushing it too hard? That's probably not something I should be buying then. Alright, Icarus in his 12 knots is probably like... I'm not going for... Oh no, you got into P51, never mind. I don't need to go any faster. We're good. We're doing absolutely fine here. Oh, I heard that. Oh, it's Mrs. TPHI's turn, is it? Devon, mate, got to go out now. Bye. See you, mate. Thank you very much for jumping in. Very windy, isn't it? Colonel, mate. Oh, he's not in there 16 anymore. Didn't last long. In the F4 now. Have a good day, Devon, mate. Or night, whatever it might be. Ah, Colonel. Like, I don't even want to say anything. Well, and then the lightsabers. I actually had a graphic that's meant to come up with that lightsaber sound, but it doesn't. Oh, Phil the Reaper's in a A10. Thank you very much, Colonel. Mate, member for 34 months. Just as well it doesn't read out membership milestones with the text. But you're already making that same sound with the, with Mrs. TPHI's. Oh.
I am Cornholio. Whoa. I need TP for my bunghole. Come out with your pants down.
Oh my God, that's so loud. Thank you, Visualize. It's really loud. Who turned that up so loud? Oh, me. We have a system. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah. Colonel Indian Long Nuts gets out in front of me, and I say he's going so fast, and then you go, oh, we're doing faster. Hey, Twitch boy. Actually, I can't see Colonel anymore. He's not in front of me. I don't know if he's landed or jumped out or whatever it is. What's Twitch boy in? It's like a Harrier. Oh, no, he's a 16 as well. Okay. You know, we left the oh, Sue's in the same aircraft as me now. We left the military jets at South Africa and no longer in the Warbirds. We're doing GA flight, but you know, PC shut down. Oh man, he renewed his membership, so his PC crashed to teach him a lesson. Oh no. It's like when your cat jumps up on your computer and presses the power button while they're doing it. It happened to my brother right in the middle of a stream, and he went off his nutter with F-bomb and angry expletive, but his stream still caught it because it hadn't yet stopped sending the info. And then all of a sudden it just cut out before the whole words were let out. Well, thank you, Colonel. If you want to pop yourself in, if you can actually hear me now, I'll pop yourself in at the next airport where I'm landing. We can meet you there. We'll go boil a cup of coffee. He's like, yeah. WTF, absolutely. I'll be like, what? 46 nautical miles. I'm going to land at FAEL. I will actually land there. We'll do a full stop. Go boil the kettle. Make a coffee. Jump back in. Hey, somebody just went through me. Icarus. I thought that was a P-51. Well, there's our Indian Ocean. The visualizer says I'm being bullied. Run, Viz, run. Mr. TPHI's got a wheel hanging down. Where's Visualize? Ah, somebody's hot in your tail. Hang on, what are you in? Aren't you in like a faster aircraft? Oh no, you're in the same... Oh no, you're in the King Air Beef 350. Mr. TPHI is in Orion now. You guys keep changing aircraft. Mrs. Upside Down's doing it. Well, let's actually put that in.
could outsmart the storm. But Mrs. TPHI's got a lock on his trail. He only wishes he'd never been born. Visualize screams, but it's all to no avail.
There you go. I'm not trembling in the corner. What are you talking about? You're trembling in the corner. I'm not trembling in the corner. I don't think you were mentioned in that one, Visualize. I don't think they're picking on you. What are we doing there? This one. I get 20 nautical miles. I might actually start descending. So, whoa, that went right down, didn't it? Hang on, you're jumping numbers there. Ourselves down to vertical. 16 nautical miles. We're gonna have to dive. I did just get a new one recently. Yes, Viz is in there too. Oh, he was he? Yeah, he was mentioned. Ah, hang on, I've got the text for this. Somewhere. Over the rainbow. Well, actually, I have no idea where this text would be. Where did I do with it? So I copied it all down. I'm going to try and get it actually on the screen when it plays, but doing that's very difficult. Be under Mrs. TPHI. Oh yeah, hang on, let's press this one. And no, I must have closed it. No, okay, I don't have it anywhere. I don't know where it is. I do have it, I downloaded it. I have to go through it again. Finally, some recognition. Alright, what do we got? We need to take that off. I'm going to bring it down. Yes, my landing gear light is on. I'm going to need to slow this down. Probably need to work out which way we're heading in. Wind is coming from behind me, so I'm going to take that information and I'll come around from the coastline and head back in the other way. That'll help me slow the aircraft down. I know. Landing gear's not down. I don't want it down yet. We're going to fly past. Ah, look at the extension there. They've actually got a channel through the grass and the houses there for the planes to actually come in on approach. There's so many places that don't have that. There's another airport here. No. That's not an airport, that's a road. Huh. Alright, let's get some landing lights on. If you can stay on it while you're off. Let's drop some gear now and keep that prop up. We'll really push that. Get ourselves into the wind. What are you guys up to there? Let's check our barrow. 2 red, 2 white, thank you. 500.
400. 300.
It's a crosswind.
200. 100.
Oh yeah, it is definitely a crosswind. Oh, we're going to go all the way down. You're going to float. You're going to float. Come on. Put it down. Thank you. Yeah, he reverses. We got a floater. Oh, there's the taxiway off the end of the runway there. Oh, I should have just kept going. Ah, too late. I've already turned. Okay, we are down. And that's auto feather, is it? Hang on. Let's go low idle. Okay, no. I want this exit, thank you. Oh my god. That auto feather's not working very well. Alright, let's go get a coffee, but get some music back on. My music a little louder than I thought it was going to be. Cross one runway is probably the one I should have gone on. Hello, we're still getting blown around here. Yeah, that one. May have actually been better coming in there. Elric's over there. Have you been in that aircraft the whole time? Wow. Now we've got room here for me. Go get a cup of coffee. I'm hanging out for one. Hop in next to Icarus. Try not to take out the light there. Use the left brake only. Thank you. Oh, there's a gas that's invisible. Well, that means I might have actually parked in him. Sorry. Can't actually see you, Gazda. I don't know if you're invisible, what the deal is. Well, hello. We've even got a G39 who... I don't think he's actually in that. Alright. I'm going to have a cup of coffee. We'll have a quick bio break as well. Smoke them if you got them, as they say.
Oh, and this one time at band camp, I stuck a flute in my...
Excuse me?
What? You don't think I know how to get myself off? Hell, that's what half a band camp is. Sex ed.
Be careful what you shoot at. Most things in here don't react too well to bullets. Right.
Yeah, of course it did. I was like, oh, we haven't crashed a desktop, have we? Do we know what happened? See you guys, mate. Unmute your mic while you're swearing. No, I just walked in, I saw it, I'm like, oh, I hope it hasn't crashed the desktop. Did somebody change aircraft by any chance? And if you did, what did you change to? Because it has been running really well until we landed down. Oh yeah, I had to crash the desktop, but do we know what, did somebody swap planes? And if you did, can you tell me what you swapped to? Because we were fine until we parked and everything was fine there. What aircraft showed up that made it crash? I want to know if it's a conflict that I can get rid of that one. Yeah, that music's annoying me. And this music I've heard so many times. How annoying is this? Oh, we're still on that too. Better now than in flight. Oh yeah, I can just start straight here, absolutely. Visualize blaming Mrs. DPHI. I don't think she would have got out of her pink stiletto aircraft. Yeah, see, we had that before, where I would go down, land at a airport for a break, and then what happens, it seems to be that some other aircraft parked near me conflicts, and then the whole thing crashes. I've had it happen a few times before. QC Frank says, I spawned with a Fuga, and did I disappear straight away then, QC Frank? Is it the Fuga that is the payware version or the freeware version? I thought I got rid of my freeware version, which is why it doesn't come up even there. Where were we up to? Somewhere down in here. I guess we're not going any further today. Were we at East London? Yeah. Status departure at 10:39. 10:40 will do. I disappeared before then. Okay. Kind of mid-spawning in the payware version. I wonder if there was a conflict. It didn't like me looking at that. I think I have the freeware version out of the sim. I will have to check that. All right, runway 24 is the... Look, you're in here. I'm not crashing to desktop, so I don't think that's the issue. Okay, while you do that, I'm going to load the flight plan. So QC Frank, mate, I don't think it's the Fuga. It's just that sometimes people swap planes and there's a conflict, which is what I'm thinking is the issue. There must be a conflict somewhere. What are we? Flight 2.
System test. Okay.
Okay, send that to... There you go. Mr. TPHI is taken off without a runway, of course. No flight plan. Did not send. Okay, no, it's there. Yep, cool. Thank you. Don't know. Don't know. I'm just trying to work out what it is so that I can address it on my end and go, see you later. Crossfeed's on auto again. I'm going to keep an eye on that and see if it's broken, because see if we actually get it running out of both. Crossfeed's back on auto, which is where I had it before. Let's see if that's an issue. Arc's off. Volume is down. Let's... You come up in a F5. Mr. QC Frank there. Noisy skies, noisy skies.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
I was singing, was I? Okay. 123 nautical miles to FAPJ. I'm going to go back to my 10,000 feet. Oh, hello, 28,000. Oh, that raced up, didn't it? You know what, 14,000, what are we doing, east? Yeah, let's take it to 15. Ooh. There. Your dampener. Gonna roll, let's go nav. All right, okay, so you want that, do you? All right, can I have my heading changed to pop in the nav line to automatically take over when I get there. Flight director is on. Alright, that should bring me onto the line. Pretty loud. Alright, what's my climb rate? 800. I can actually run a couple more on that. Getting some pretty good speed on this. We are on max, that's why. Fuel is... Oh, I think the fuel's coming out on both. It is. Okay, so whatever was on before, I obviously got it wrong. Or it's fixed. So I don't know what happened with it crashing there while we're all sitting there. You wouldn't think that that should actually be an issue, but okay. Oh, hang on. Vertical speed. Ah, because we're on flight director, is going to keep that locked. It's locked in the speed. All right. Lock in 208. Yep, that'll do the job. Right, I sent you a DM on Discord. Too long to put in chat. Sure where you went there. Okay, I'll go look it on my phone then. Yeah, very possible, Mr. TPHI, very possible. Ooh. We got a new sound file. Alright, I will listen to that one. We may end up popping that in. I'm on my phone, Discord, not PC, so I won't listen to it here. Is it clean? If I turn my Discord on, is it clean? Can I play it on stream, is what I'm saying. So I'm willing to give it a go. Look, Mr. TPHI, 100% it probably sent out extra stuff. Who knows? I don't know. But you would think that that should all be on your end, not my end. I shouldn't have that conflict on my end while I'm sitting on the airport in a default aircraft. Who knows? Who knows? You changing your settings and or jumping in and out of multiplayer shouldn't affect me. But hey, you would think it shouldn't, but there's a whole bunch of things you think it shouldn't. Now, I sent you my song with the lyrics that you said you didn't have any more. No need to play. Oh, it's the same one. I got the lyrics somewhere. I just don't know where that somewhere is. I put it in safekeeping. Where is safekeeping? I don't know. Could be in members stuff. Members only tunes. Oh, no, I've got your tune there. Do you have the new one available? Maybe what we should do is, while we're talking about it, is it just Mr. TPHI, or is there a number 1 or 2?
Long day swinging hammers, boots covered in dust. But the wife and I are laughing, leaving job stress in the rust. When we fire up MSFS, yeah, the evening feels right. Red Blaze and the crew keep us soaring all night. In my twin Navy, cutting through that blue. Doors closed, throttles forward, chasing dreams with the crew. From the job site grind to the freedom of the sky. A couple of pilots at heart, we were born to fly. In my twin alien, cutting through that blue. Doors closed, throttles forward, chasing dreams with the crew. From the job site grind to the freedom of the sky. A couple of pilots at heart, we were born to fly.
I like that one. I really do. Alright, we are doing the climb still. I think we're actually on the nav line now because picked it up, 89 nautical miles. Not going to land at the next one, going to go on, and to be honest, the way we're going is going to take another hour to get there, so that's probably good timing. I don't think we're going to go further. I may have actually picked the right length to do. Wow, we are running a tailwind. Is that a 41 knot tailwind? Is that what I'm getting? 41 knots tailwind. Slightly to the side is why it's pushing me sideways. Yeah, that's flying straight. Mm-hmm. We might make actually good time. Have we climbed all the way? No, we're still climbing. 43 knot tailwind. That's got to be good for the fuel. Looks like the fuel's gone even. Still on the takeoff landing. Okay, we can probably actually just drop that back a fraction. Get onto the red line there. There we go, under the red line. Cool, yep. Still hold that 208 on the flight level change. Very good. Probably not. You know what? Let's turn that off and let's go vertical speed. Just go to back to 800. We'll slow down our airspeed, but that's fine because we're actually a lot higher now. Yeah. my range? Oh, it's this one. There we go. 1225. Cool. All right, now so we've slowed down. So we're only doing 100 feet per minute or less because it was trying to keep it at 208 knots. Now I'm just on vertical speed climb of 800 feet per minute. I'll get to my 15. Do we have to put oxygen on this? Or are we what's the word? Compressed fuselage? What do they call it? Pressurized. What else we got? Manual vents, bleed air, no. Increase cabin temperature, no. Electric heat. What are we at? 7 degrees. Not much. Hang on, what are we here? Back to 0. King Air has a pressurized cabin. Yeah, thanks. I kind of figured it would. Just getting up to 15. 15,000 feet I probably want to. Why am I missing a line there? Okay, so fuel's running fine, yep. Okay. Port St. John. Okay, we will fly over Port St. John. Here we go. FAPJ, yep, and make our way in. Cool. We're 7:36 minutes. Okay, cool. Hey, Mr. Gammy Wombat. Welcome, mate. Who we got sitting around us? Nobody out the windows at the moment. What are we shooting down today? Ooh, I don't know about that. There's certainly plenty of military aircraft. I seem to have blown up on the airport though. I went to go and get a cup of coffee and somebody stole my aircraft. Left me nothing but a blank desktop with a picture of the world on it. Maybe what I need to have on my desktop is a picture of, oh my god, I've crashed the desktop again. So that when it crashes the desktop, that's what it shows up. Yeah. Also, I think we lost, did we lose Gazda, didn't we? Had to go, it was probably like 2 AM or 1 AM or what it was. I think I did. Yes, had to go. See you, Mr. Gazda. Who's picking on who, Visualize? I think you're getting as good as you're giving. Actually, I think you're the only one giving at the moment. Wait for it. Actually, I don't see Visualize anywhere now. Where are you, mate? No, I don't actually see you anywhere in the Sim universe. No, I don't see it in game anymore. Oh, below me. Oh, there you are, straight down. Okay. What's Mr. Longnuts in? Are you in the same aircraft again as you were before? See, Mr. Longnuts had a crash to desktop about the same place. Oh, I'm climbing up to 15,000 feet, Jared. I see you playing with Mrs. TPHI and Icarus over on the coastline. I'd flying up that coastline. And run that down in sound and maybe I'll get some other music on. Wouldn't mind some music, but I want something new to me. Ooh, items. Who's redeeming cough? Oh, Streamlabs is. That was when COVID was around. You crashed again? Just now? Ah, mate, you're not having much luck either. New AMD display driver. Ah, causing issues. Okay.
Thanks for the dono.
Stu, mate.
CYA bye. I'll have a good one.
Thank you, Stu, mate. You have a great night. Thank you very much for hanging out with us. We'll get back into trucking soon. I've connected up my USBs.
He'll be back! You haven't seen the last of Willie!
I connected up my USBs and new powered USB hub, and I've just got to test it all and make sure we're good to go, and we'll get into some trucking. So keep an eye out, or I'll ping you. The problem, Gaming Wombat, is that they gave Sobo the challenge of making it work. And Sobo is just trying about making money, not necessarily making it work. They don't necessarily care. What's this music? Let's have a listen. That was pretty loud, actually. Remember version 161 is... I know, I still haven't done 159 or 160 yet. All right, Stu, mate. Have a good night. I'll catch you around. The music should be in Stu's dungeon. Smooth, chill. It's called Breezy Summer Lofty. Lofty. I don't know. I just saw it in the list. I went, yeah, that'll do. Alright, we're at 15,000 feet. And we can drop back our throttle more. There we go. We're 200 knots, 39 nautical miles away from St. John, Port St. John. All right, fuel seems to be fine as well. Do we have the yaw dampener on? I don't see an indicator. I don't see it pop up. Normally it's up in this list here, yaw dampener. Well, that is loud. It's cool, brings down the anxiety and stress. Close your eyes and think about tropical islands sitting on the beach with a beer. There you go. Yeah, and don't think about how freaking cold it has been in Australia. Although I woke up this morning quite hot because the temperature had risen to over 12 degrees from the last few mornings of -1 or 1 degree or 3 degree. Last night was 12. It was warmer all day yesterday and the day before, day temperature. Minus the beer. Yeah, I don't drink beer. Underberg ginger beer, I'll give that a go. Wife bought me the sugarless one recently. With a bit of ice, it actually was alright. Oh, you want rum? Okay. I think Icarus has landed. We stopped on the beach for a beer. Someone talked about beach and a beer, so there he is. He's on the beach. We're pretty much booking it up the, what are we on? The east coast of South Africa. Doing quite well. 27.9 nautical miles with a 31 knot tailwind. Okay, less tailwind up here than it was down low. What's our ground speed? No idea. No, it doesn't actually say what my ground speed is. No, airspeed of 191, but ground speed, probably doing about 250 knots. Oh, we left a couple of people back there, did we? That'd be Colonel who's popped back in, trying to make his way. Can't tell. QC Frank's there. I don't even think I've had a drink this year. Well, look, I've never been drunk, ever. But I can't remember if we've even had a sip of alcohol this year. But that's most years. Sometimes my wife's like, oh, taste this. Oh, taste this. If I did, it might have been like an apple cider sip or something, but I'm not into that. My wife just come back from a Tassie work trip. She said it was bloody cold. She was up at 6 a.m. teaching high performance tennis coaches. Crazy low temps. Don't know how she does it. Yeah, look, depending on where she was, although, like if it's Launceston or Hobart, she's in the main cities there, they seem to have extremes. So, first time in Tasmania, I came down here, I went to Hobart, and I was expecting cold temperatures, and it was 33 degrees and really humid. And I'm like, who the whatever told us it was cold down here? It was freaking hot. I was in with 1,000 people down at the markets, or 10,000 people. I don't know how many it was. There was like a cruise ship or two that had docked, and they were all down the markets at the same time we were. In a wagon. You mean a goon box? I don't know if you know what a goon box is. Devonport. Ah, she should have said hello. So, but normally she's in Hobart. Yeah, Devonport. Devonport's normally a lot more temperate because the mountains protect us and keep our temperature pretty good. But we've had a few really cold mornings just because there was no cloud cover and all the temperature got sucked out of the atmosphere. Although last night, fully clouded over, I think. And that's why we, oh, and it's all coming from the north. Got to 12 degrees. FAPJ. Why is my flight plan not go any further than that? Oh, it does. Just here it's not. Oh yeah, no, it's just the leg. Okay. Didn't perform the initial. Alright, whatever. I know where I'm going. Even if that doesn't show the next leg. Although it should just there. Another 37 minutes, 100. Yep, okay, good. Cool. Pink wagon, a pink swirl. He decided not to give up alcohol life. It's too long and alcohol makes current lifespan just right. Oh, I heard that coming along. That's meant to be a fuga, I think. Yeah. Ah, that's our airport down there. I should have actually gone and landed there. Look how awesome that is. You can potentially come up the valley, turn around, and just land on the top there. See if Jared does that. Don't forget the one wheel that squeaks on the wagon. Make sure you can't get a DUI with it first. What was that? Oh. It lures the Jesus bears, as in there's a bear. Oh Jesus, oh Jesus. What are you talking about? Something has to keep population down, and no one seems to be using nukes anymore. Or even nuclear power. Wouldn't it be ironic though? Holy crap, don't press that while you got the mouse over it. Oh my god, that was loud. Didn't realize I had pressed the volume, and when I went press N to get inside here, it just went, oh, we go right to the full volume. Ooh. It's the best add-on, free of charge. Eight to 10 months without having it. Good. Is it because Mrs. won't let you have any? Or she doesn't leave any there for you? Sorry, Mrs. TPHI. We're picking on you. Not like she's drinks too much. Or talks about drinking, whether she is or not. All right, Joe's going for the landing. Okay, so that's not actually got the right part of the flight plan. Okay. I want to execute the next leg. How do I do that? There's that one there. Yes, that's why you would encourage it. Let's hear what interesting story you can tell. Oh wait, it's Brett's channel. What? If anything, I would encourage. Okay, yeah. Switching to the Vertigo. All right. It's not activating that part of the leg. This one, activate. Can't activate the final part of the leg. Well, that's interesting. Got me flying away from FAPJ, and I can't activate the next. What if I remove that? Yep. No. It's not liking something. Let's load it back in again and make sure we got it going where it's supposed to go. Thank you. Didn't like me taking that out. Which is the flight plan we're doing? This one. Juice box, yeah, there we go. Grape juice, right? Why can't I go here? Right, I don't know what's going on there. It's actually taking me way out over the ocean. Can I get back and get my flight plan? FARJ, wasn't it? PJ. So I didn't actually put that back in. I can do that one. I can't do that one. You see, it's sending me way out to the ocean. Alright, we'll bring that back in. It will not allow me to go to the final. Why is it on departure? Okay, now I can't change that back. Watch me press buttons and crash this plane, shall I? Alright, hang on. Let's get a heading here. Alright, I will head up the coast there because I don't trust that. Where's my... Yep. And CDI is wrong. Can't turn the CDI off. Why? Can't get back to GPS. And it's stuck on departure there. Why is it on departure? Hey, Mrs. Plays. Just for a few minutes having a coffee. Yes, I just had a coffee too. And the whole computer crashed. Yes, of course it did. Alright, we need to get back on the flight plan. And for some reason, my system is not liking it. We've definitely got, yes. The 075 is the, no, 062 is the direction. And what are we heading? 036, actually going to get back over there. So for some reason I pressed the CDI and now it won't go back. Also, I have no flight between here and there. What I need is just a direct to. I want that, I want it activated. It won't activate, why? Has it not got it as a destination? Set destination, FALE, enter, activate. We're on VLOC now. Now turn the flight director off. No, you're going the wrong way. Right, totally mucked that up, didn't I? Use the PMS. I am using the PMS, that's the problem. And it's not working. I used it and it stopped working. Alright, 062 is where I want to get. I'll get back onto the magenta line there and go 062. But for some reason, can we do a direct to here? Direct to FAPE. No. To FAEL. How do I clear that? Oh yeah, that was it. FAEL. There, and execute. It's not doing a direct to. Hang on. Via FAPE. All right. I'll just go all the way back. Never mind, I'll mark it up a few times and try and get it, but it's not working. That is not going direct to page. No, it will not enter. Now press the C, and I'm still stuck on map. What is it? Departure. Why are we stuck on that? Alright, so I set the OBS onto 1.067 or 6.2. Hang on. I think it was 6.2. 0.62, yeah. Okay. CDI is busted. Well, there's my OBS line there, white, so let's head straight to FAEL. And yeah, we're stuck on VOR1 to previous FAPJ airport. Well, that's weird. Watch out for the tree in front of you. Nah, not at 15,000 feet. I'll be right. Check your flight plan and PMS. Yeah, I did, and it won't let me change. It won't let me activate this leg. Yes, I want to activate. Hey, it finally did. Oh my God, it finally did, but we're suspended, so. Now all I need to do is go CD unsuspend. See, there's no line there. It's weird. Look, we're on path, but I wanted to actually. See this, the V-lock. Maybe don't have a GPS in here. Hello, where are we on fuel? That is what we're on fuel. All right, so our final 52 nautical miles. We're running on, okay, so no more transfer to go. Okay, nacelles, oh, 58, yeah, we're fine. Thank you. Yeah, don't know, V-locks is on now. So if I go nav here, will it VOR? No, so my VOR line's like turn around. So nav is totally screwed up. That's what happens when you press PMS 50 stuff, the GTN 750 controls as well. Too many conflicting buttons, that's what it is. So this is not right. So my nav should actually be showing. Can I press any of these? Presets FMS1. There we go. The wrong way. Okay, there's my VOR1, but you're pointing to go backwards. Why would you be pointing to go backwards? Yeah, that's right. See, it's actually trying to go to... Oh, okay, because it's direct to, isn't it? How do we get it to go here? Oops. The other way. Execute. Okay, now I've got it going direct to... Okay, I can get rid of this. I don't trust you. Don't press your CDI button. Have a nice stream, everyone. Hope you get it where I did. All right, ta-da for now. Hey, Mr. Gammy Wombat's in the sim. Nice to see you, Mr. Gammy Wombat. Oh, he was. He's gone. That was short-lived. I wonder if that was a crash to desktop, or that was a, oh, hang on, I don't want that aircraft, or I haven't got my controls set up. Am I last? Did I go that far off course that I was actually last? Yeah. Wow. Oh, there he is. He's back on the back in the sim. Where would you be? At some airport? Or just spawned in? Did you update your GTN 750 a couple of times? I don't know whether it actually is... yeah, I did press the CDI button in the GTN 750. That was the whole problem. I pressed it and it turned off the GPS and turned on VOR. That was the whole issue. Had I not pressed it, I wouldn't have had that problem, I think. Alright, we're back on GPS. Don't press that. Why is it map on saying departure? That I don't know. We're on heading. Alright, so if we just go there and we pick up that line that we're supposed to, we might actually get ourselves back on full nav. A bit of saxophone. Very nice. Yeah, so I pressed the CDI and the whole thing went kaput. So I had to use the aircraft to do a direct through to blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I got it working. That's all that matters. Yeah. You're back and paying a visit. All right. Everybody's flying with Gammy Wombat now. Golden Hour, that song's called. I didn't mind that. Bit of saxophone. Streamed directly from the website. That works. You forgot how to play. Hey, Mike. G'day, everyone, he says. Hello from the past. Hello from yesterday. How is it? Much warmer today. You got to remember how to fly. You got new sim coming out that you need to be flying. And you also need to work out how to best VR stream. I'd like to do that a bit more. I don't know how well that'll look, but I'd like to give it a go. Now that I have a second PC to use, I may actually stream through that second PC, whatever screen's on this one. That way this one's not doing the whole streaming as well. I'm going to use autopilot as I have not controllers hooked up, so yeah, no luck. All right. Oh no, he's done. No AP. Isn't it F4 for full throttle? things like that. Actually, I don't know. That's what it used to be way back in the day. He's in a 404, but coming up as a 339. Well, he was. Thanks for joining, Mr. Gaming Wombat. It was nice to see you, even if it was brief, and all I saw was your name tag. How you doing otherwise, though? Oh, yesterday was great, mid-20s and warm with a bit of wind. I hope the wind goes away. So if you fly Sundays this time, I'd like to join despite using 2020. You can join, but I don't have that app that allows people to one in 2020 and one in 24. Don't know if you actually see each other than on a map. I'm not sure how that works, but yeah. I think IL2 Korea has a stream screen, so easy to stream it through OBS when using VR. Good. Yeah. I find that using obviously the Pimax Crystal Light is quite a fairly high-end screen, and when you're using it, well, I'm using it personally and running 3 4K screens on the system as well at the same time, it is a big draw on the system, especially when I'm trying to record it. So sometimes I actually turn off 2 of the screens and just use the one screen, because it's still a 4K screen plus what's on the VR. It becomes a huge drain on resources. But my brother's PC that I have now has a 5080 in it, and fairly more recent CPU and the likes, and I should be able to network and run the stream off that one, just showing whatever screen I've got. So that'll actually go a little bit less. Got to get a new VR headset yourself. That's what you need to. Yeah, I still got the Pimax. They're still letting me use it. I probably should just send it back, since it was a send back. It becomes a lot more effort than it's worth, I think. I think Mr. Longnuts is already there. So we're at 48 nautical miles. We need to descend. Oh, that really does race down. So let's get us down to 3,000 feet. We'll take a flight level change, and looking at 191. I drop that back. That should. No, we're going to have to. Yeah, no, that'll do it. Drop it right back. Get some volume back into my system. Just with the people, yeah. I was gonna say you should use the PC with the 5080 for Flight Sim, and the one you have now for the streaming stuff. No, reason being is my 30 doesn't do AV1, but the 5080 does. I'm using my Intel to do it, but yeah, I could do that too. But everything's on this system, and the 3090 Ti is actually still higher end with more RAM than a 5080. It's not a 5080 Ti or anything, and it's only got like, I don't know, 12 or 16 gig of RAM, where I got 24 in mine. It would also require moving everything over onto it. And I got, I don't know, 11 terabytes on this system, and there's only, I think, 2 on the other. So I'd have to start shuffling stuff. Not ready to do that. Dream Air. I kind of want, is that the one where all it is no cable, just put on your goggles and that's it? That's kind of what I would like. I'm guessing it runs through some sort of Wi-Fi or Bluetooth or both. I actually don't know how it works. There's no cable, and I like that idea because having all the other cables, it's a fair bit of stuff. We didn't pick up the flight line yet. Okay. Actually quite get myself over onto it. Let's do that now. Descend a little more. Yep. Actually descend faster. All right. Work out my trim. There we go. Ooh, that's 3,000 feet per minute descend there. I dare you to just move your hard drives over. What? I dare you to just move your hard drives over. Ooh, no. Google just told me the 5080 is better performance than a 3080 Ti, even with RAM differences. Yeah? You can do that with your one. You just need to buy the wireless adapter. But where would I put all the cables? Do they? The cables hang from the actual head unit. Significant performance increase. Newer technology and everything. Yeah, okay. Oh wow, we are 4,800. Okay, so you're descending a little bit too fast now. Alright. Settle down, plane. You're supposed to be sitting at 191. Okay, it's better. Okay, you stopped descending, that's why. Alright, let's get some landing lights on. Still don't think I'm on that nav line, but anyway. What's the weather like here? 2 knot wind. Okay. We should just be able to go straight in, right? 2 knots. Variable. Is it? Alright, music, I want you to pause, please. You have the crystal. Yeah, crystal light. Technically they sent me 2. I hope the other one that's in the box is not the crystal super that I was supposed to be also checking out. I think they sent me 2 super lights. One's still boxed up. I don't know why they've sent me 2. Maybe they thought one would go wrong, or just in case, or they had a long-term plan, but apparently I'm meant to give it back. Eventually, I don't know. But it's a lot of effort for not a lot of results. Oh, there's definitely weather behind, near us. All the rain over there. Or fog. 25 nautical miles. You know what? I'm actually going to bring that up. Ooh, too high. Too much. Oh, come on. Don't jump thousands. Just sit in there at 4,500. There we go. Thank you. Wireless only works with the crystal or the crystal super, not the light. Right. Yeah, I don't think it would because they're all plugged in. I'm going to try. I want to try some streaming, but look, using VR is awesome. Streaming it is not as good, I feel, for the user, for the end viewer. I mean. great for the user. I think though maybe with some IL2 Korea it might be pretty good, because I watched that video I sent you, Gammy, with the guy being able to look up and over his shoulder where the other aircraft was while flying. I like that. And as far as a recorded video or a potential stream, being able to see someone looking at the target and then flying around and bringing the head tracking back to the target, that I don't mind. And the VR videos that I have done have come up quite well. Mike says, only crystal light I ever seen was crystals where you add water. It's the name of the Pimax VR goggles. Yeah, there's a couple of MSF VR streamers, and you can't even really tell that they're streaming in VR. It's so smooth. Doesn't make you dizzy. My last video with the Pimax was actually good because I did turn whatever shake thing down and I moved my head slowly and it would actually work. So obviously, like when you're in here and you're moving around and stuff, what you don't want though is like this all the time. You don't want it. It's not quite that bad, but it, you know, that idea that, you know, head shakes and stuff. But when you run triple screens, and I can run this one, all three screens, no problem, on 4K all individually, and I can have the camera behind, yeah. Thanks, Mike. Yeah, you can smooth all that out now. Yeah, I've watched some VR trucking, and like I did it before, where you put the screen down here with the chat. The program that I had for that doesn't seem to want to work in the Pimax, but it worked fine in the HTC Vive that I have. So that I found that annoying. Ooh, put my throttle up and threw it around. Alright, let's take a heading over to here. Let's line up this runway. Excuse me. So I'll have to do some experimenting. Looking at that fuel. Oh, we're fine. Should be fine. It's fine. Tell you what though, at our coffee break, we definitely needed to fill up. That's how you do it. Open kneeboard, best one you can ever have. Also have videos playing to watch while you fly. Yeah, if you're not already streaming. Yeah, like I've done some VR streams. I flew India on my Hobart to Heathrow series, and I actually had someone read out the chat for me in Discord voice, because I couldn't get that working. But then I've done some previously, or since, where I just had the screen over here on the passenger seat, and I was able to look over, read this stuff, look back at stuff. I may do that. It's good for the user though, not so much for the end viewer. Where, you know, having this and having a look around, it depends on what you really want to see. I'm going to take that off. Why are you descending? Thank you. Open kneeboard, you can have tabs so you can have your chat, videos, or even web browse while you fly a game. Yeah, I think you sent me that. I've got a thing there saying open kneeboard. I don't know if I downloaded it. Was that a payware one or a freeware one? Because I previously had one that was like that. I don't remember which one I've got. Okay, can I have that zoomed in, please? Alright, gear down, thank you. Oh, because I got my throttle all the way back. Yeah, well, I'm descending and get the mouse out of the way. Thank you. It's free. Okay, good. Look, I might already have it. I just need to... Obviously, you know what happened. I went to Melbourne. And actually, I've been back to Melbourne. I was there last week on Friday. Got off the boat at 6 a.m. Got back on the boat at 5 p.m. Slow that right down. Hey, Shenanigans! Hello, how you doing? Are you streaming today? If everybody doesn't know Shenanigans plays Dinkum with me now over on the Reaps Gaming channel, which is where I've put all my Dinkum. I only do it over there. If you haven't seen her before, go check out her channel. Right click on her name there with the mouse and click go to channel and press subscribe. We're trying to get her to 1,000 subscribers. She's really close. Alright, going to get ourselves landed here. Yes, in a few. Well, if you're live, I might just send everybody over there after. How about that, everybody who's watching? Let's go over and say hello to Shenanigans on a raid. Hang on, we got a slight tailwind. That was not good. It said only 2 knots variable. Or crosswind. Oh, it's a crosswind. 100. That's a deep voice, isn't it? Pop it down, don't float. Oh man, this really does float. Missed the taxiway because it floated. Alright, bit of reverses. That slows you down. Oh, you feel the brakes on that one. Alright, let's pop in a taxi light. Thank you, and I think everybody was over this way. Yeah, everybody's hiding from me behind the buildings. We're actually landed, so we'll be done in a few minutes. So if you're actually up and running there, Shenanigans, will probably be another 5 minutes. So I'm guessing you're starting it on the hour. We'll go and say hello. We're at was it King Shaka International Airport? You don't want me to feather those. Go the low idle. They're over there and parking. All right, we'll come over and say hello. All right, is auto feathering on? Don't know. Ooh, let's use the right brake there, thank you. All right. Nope, that was me getting off course trying to adjust the volume. Well, look, I don't know why it crashed. I mean, look, I might park up here and get close to people and then the whole thing crashes again. But I don't know what happened at the intermission stop. There's something...
It ain't got no gas in it.
Oh, I hope it's got gas in it. Yeah, it's got a tiny bit. Tiny bit there. We've got a Rex Airlines there. Where am I going to park? I'm just going to park in the end here. And next to Elric. Hello, Elric. Thank you for joining. Alright, how do we shut this down? We turn off the fuel, don't we? Oh no, we actually run this all the way down to cutoff. That should have been down to feather. Lift idle. No, the other one. Thank you. The other one. Pressing the other one. Thank you. All right. Gen, yeah, I know. Oh, I actually do have a... Oh, that turns the batteries off as well. Avionics can go off. We actually needed the taxi lights and nav, recon the recognition, sorry, beacon and strobe. Pitot needs to go off. How are we still getting power? Oh, backup power's on. Alright, we turn that one off. And we're good. We all down? I think we're all down. Alright. Get out. Cool. Very good. Okay. So, let's... Ooh, hello, aircraft. Oh, you're all over there. There's a fuel truck and stuff there. I'm going to be really difficult. Hey, I didn't ask you to come up. What happened there? Get off my screen. Thank you. I'm going to be really difficult and there's a fuel truck and an aircraft there. Yeah, I'm going to face this way. That way. And that way I can actually get aircraft, all of the aircraft. There we go. Yeah, I can get my aircraft. And yeah, you guys can sit over there and then we'll take pictures. And there we go. Got the cool... Look at them all lined up already going, come over here and do it. Come over here. But I've got a fuel truck in the way. And a great big Rex airline in the way. They're both joined together. It doesn't... Yeah, she's like, fine. Yeah. King Air. Yeah, C90, sorry. King Air. I really like it. It's pretty good. Well, after this, back to the wagon designing, thinking about a lift kit. Nice. Need to see the design. I'm an artist. It's not done. And what? Not until it's done. Okay. There we go. Look at them all doing their little skip, jump, skip, jump, skip, jump. Like, how do I hold down that run button? Skippity jump, skippity jump, skip. And Mr. Longnut's right smack in the in the front. That's the way. I know, Mr. TPIHI in the front. Okay, yeah, thanks. All right, he's down the back. No, hang on. And Longnuts is hiding, and there's a screenshot for you. We will put that on the Cool Club's picture as well. And if we just happen to turn it a bit there, we might get more of Mr. Longnuts hiding. No, we don't. We'll put those on as well. Look, thank you for putting up with one crash to desktop, which don't actually know what the deal was. That was weird. Maybe what Mr. TPHI sent me a message saying he did some changes and popped out and popped back in, and it has happened to happen at the same time. I don't know. Chris, mate, thank you very much for coming and flying with as well. My members for continuing on a membership. My moderators, thank you very much. I will put on a redirect when I work out where the button is for that to Shenanigan, because she's been joining me in there and add a redirect. Oh, it's a different button now. Try that again. And Shenanigans. Oh, she's doing some other game. Not Dinkum. Okay, Power World. I don't know that one so much. I have seen it, but I don't know it very much. But thank you very much for the 21 likes as well. Someone's doing loops around me. Black Van's doing loops. 2 of them are running circles around us. Wow. I will find a different aircraft, GA version, to fly from here to the next destination, which will be Mozambique, did we say? I don't know. It'll be wherever we are, but thank you very much. Jared, mate, where are you? Are you still here? I don't see you. Mate, I don't know. But good night, good day, good afternoon, good morning, and we'll see you guys in another one. Thank you very much. Cheers. Bye.